Oh, hello there. I didn't notice you, but I can see that you are here. Can anyone guess today's topic? We're going to talk about the 5 senses. So sit in your seat and stick around for a while. I'm going to teach you about the senses Dr. Quack style. Welcome back, kids. I hope you're ready to learn, because we have a lot of exciting things to learn about today. But first, let me introduce you to my assistant, Dizzy Izzy. Dizzy Izzy! I said, Dizzy Izzy!
You called?
Yes, I did. Today, we're going to teach all our friends at home about the 5 senses.
That sounds great.
Dizzy Izzy, do you know what the 5 senses are?
Yeah. Sight, hearing, smell, taste, and touch.
Very good. God gave us these useful tools to understand and experience the world around us. Do you want to see something cool?
I sure do.
Now you see it. Now you don't. Thank you. Sometimes things can move faster than the eye can see. Take a look at this ball.
Whoa! That was amazing! Can I see that again?
You bet.
Wow!
Our brains use the information that our eyes gather and give us the ability to see.
Stop it!
Light enters our eye through the pupil, which changes size to control the amount of light it lets in. It then passes through the cornea and goes through the lens.
The lens, like a lens on a camera, focuses the light onto the retina.
The retina is the part of the eye that responds to light. It contains rods and cones. Rods see in black, white, and shades of gray and tell us the form or shape that something has. Rods can't tell the difference between colors, but they are super sensitive, allowing us to see when it's very dark. Cones sense color, and they need more light than rods to work well. Cones are most helpful in normal or bright light.
The retina has 3 types of cones: red, green, and blue, to help you see different ranges of color. Together, these cones can sense combinations of light waves that let our eyes see millions of colors.
All of these signals are sent to the brain, and that's how we see.
Factoid Phoebe here. A lot of people have eyes that are slightly different shapes, so they need a little help to focus the image on their retina. That's why people wear glasses or contact lenses. Benjamin Franklin made the first pair of eyeglasses, called bifocals. That was a long time ago, in the 1700s.
Our eyes work hard for us all day to gather pictures from the world and zip them up to our brain. But they also need to rest. This is why it's important to get a good night's sleep, so our eyes can recharge. We need a deep sleep called REM, which stands for Rapid Eye Movement.
I know! It could also mean recharge eye muscles.
Oh, I like that. That's a good one. REM sleep is still a bit of a mystery, but we do know that it refreshes the eyes, and it is proven that a good night's sleep increases the ability to learn. Would you like to see an experiment?
I sure would.
Could you go and get us the materials?
Sure thing, Doc.
Whoa, that was fast. Okay, I'm gonna show you a few pictures. These are called optical illusions because they challenge the eye to see the image.
Sounds weird, but I'm ready.
Do you see the flower vase here in the middle?
No, I see two faces on the sides.
Wow! Our eyes are looking at the same picture and sending the image to our brain. Now, I can see both images. Can you?
Yeah, that is so neat. Can we try another one?
Sure. Here we go. Which one has the larger center dot?
I think the one on the right is larger.
Actually, they are the same. It is the circles around the center that fool our eyes. Isn't it amazing how our eyes work?
Yeah.
Oh, do you hear that? That sound means it's time to learn about another sense, hearing. We hear using our ears. Sound travels through the air in little tiny waves. They're all around us. We just can't see them. Inside our ear is a tiny piece of skin called a membrane that vibrates when it is hit with these little waves. Tiny hair fibers in the inner ear detect this vibration and send the information to our brain. Different sounds are the result of different patterns of waves and how far apart or how close the waves are to each other. Now we're going to have a little bit of fun with our ears. Are you ready, Dizzy Izzy?
I sure am.
Okay, I'm going to make a bunch of different sounds, and you're going to close your eyes, and using only your ears, that means no peeking, try to guess the noise. Okay?
Okay.
Stand right here.
I know! It's a guitar!
Yep, it's a guitar. Okay, here comes the next sound.
Fireworks! Popcorn! Bubble wrap!
You got it! It's bubble wrap. Okay, here comes another sound.
That's some kind of instrument. But I'm not really sure what it is.
It's a trombone.
Oh, a trombone!
Okay, here comes one more sound.
Okay. I'm waiting.
Now that's science. I mean, silence. Silence is when there's no sound at all, and it's perfectly quiet. Did you know there's a verse in the Bible about silence? It says, "Be still and know that I am God." Be still and be silent. Be quiet and focus on God. Sometimes it's hard to do when we're so busy and the noises never stop. But silence can be very peaceful. What are the five senses?
The five senses are smelling, hearing, seeing, tasting, and touch.
The five senses are smell, sight, taste, feel, and hear.
The five senses are hearing, speaking, smelling, tasting, and touching.
The five senses are seeing, hearing, tasting, feeling, and smelling.
The five senses are seeing, tasting, smelling, touching, and hearing.
The five senses are hearing, seeing, smelling, tasting, and feeling.
So, we have talked about two of our senses. Sight, using our eyes, and hearing, using our ears. But now we're going to talk... Oh my! What is that? Something smells funny. What is that? What is that smell?
I'm just cutting the cheese. Does it smell very strong?
As I was saying, we use our noses to discover different smells and odors in the air. Our noses have hundreds of tiny olfactory receptors inside them. Different molecules trigger different signals, which are sent to our brain. Our brain reads the combination of all these signals and turns it into a smell.
Did you ever wonder why dogs sniff so much? It's because smell is their most powerful sense. That's why dogs have such large noses. They're filled with over 100 million smell receptors.
What is your favorite smell?
My favorite smell is bacon.
My favorite smell is Chinese food.
My favorite smell is tacos.
My favorite smell is pizza.
My favorite smell is lavender.
My favorite smell is mint.
What is the stinkiest smell you can think of?
The stinkiest smell I could think of is gasoline.
I think the stinkiest smell is morning breath.
The stinkiest smell I can think of is a dirty dog.
The stinkiest smell I could think of is rotten eggs.
The stinkiest smell I can think of is a skunk.
I think the stinkiest smell is my older brother's feet.
Wow, that is some great tasting cheese. Oh, taste. Dizzy Izzy, how could you let me forget taste?
Well...
This is my favorite sense. I love to eat. I like to eat chocolate, corn on the cob, ice cream. Do you know what we use to eat?
A fork and a knife.
No, I was talking about this.
Well, you don't have to be mean.
I wasn't being mean. This is what we're going to talk about next. Our tongue. Just like we have receptors in our nose that help us smell, we have receptors in our mouth that help us taste. They're called taste buds. Our tongues have 4 kinds of taste buds that detect sweet, sour, salty, and bitter. The taste buds that detect salt are on the front sides of the tongue. Things that are sweet are detected at the tip of the tongue. Sour taste buds are on the back sides of the tongue, and the taste buds for bitter are across the back of your tongue. The taste buds send this information to our brains, and we interpret taste. Let's do an experiment with our sense of smell and our sense of taste.
That sounds so fun! What are we gonna do?
We're going to see which taste buds react to different foods. But I'm gonna blindfold you so you can't see the foods. We're only testing the sense of taste here, not sight. So that means no peeking.
Okay, where's the blindfold?
Right here. Can you see anything?
Nope.
All right. I have 6 ingredients for this experiment. Salt, sugar, a lemon, orange juice, coffee, and chocolate. Are you ready for the first taste?
I sure am.
Here we go. All right, open up, here it comes.
Yuck! That's salt.
You're right. Here, take a drink of water.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Here comes the second taste. Open up. What do you think?
That's sweet. It's definitely sugar.
Correct again. Here, take a drink of water.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And our next. All right. This is a good one. Open up, here it comes. What does it taste like?
Ooh, that's sour. Is it lemon juice?
It sure is. You probably need a glass of water. Take a drink. Only 3 more to go. Now this next sample, I'm gonna give you in a cup. Here you go. What do you think?
Yuck! That is bitter. I don't know what that taste is.
It's coffee.
Ooh, my parents drink that stuff every morning. I don't know how they do it.
A lot of grown-ups do. You probably need a drink of water.
I certainly do.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now our next taste test. It's in a glass. Take a sip. What do you think?
Well, that's sour and it's sweet. Can it be both, Dr. Quack?
It sure can. Some foods are combinations of multiple tastes. Do you know what it is?
Orange juice?
You're right. Here, take another sip of water.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Now, before we get to our final taste test, let's hear a fact from Factoid Phoebe.
When we taste a flavor, we actually use 2 senses. Flavor includes smell and taste. Smell makes up 70 to 90% of your taste.
Now this last one is a little different. I'm gonna need you to hold your nose.
What?
Go ahead, hold your nose.
Oh, all right. Now what?
Now, take a bite of this. Do you know what it is?
I have no idea.
Take your blindfold off and have a look.
Whoa, it's chocolate! How did I not know what it is? I eat it every day.
It didn't taste like chocolate because you couldn't smell it. That's how our senses work, together. When you can see the chocolate, smell the chocolate, and taste the chocolate, it's a multi-sensory experience.
Whoa!
Here's an experiment for you to try at home. Try tasting different things while closing your eyes and holding your nose. How do things taste when you're not using the sense of sight or smell?
I never knew that sight and smell played a big part in tasting things.
You know what they say? You learn something new every day. Oh, yipes! Time's a-ticking, and I sense we have one more sensory tool to check out.
What's that? Sight, hearing, taste, smell,
and touch. The sense of touch allows us to feel pressure. This is a tool that allows us to physically feel. When we can feel something brushing up against us or pushing on us, it is the sense of touch.
There are tons of tiny nerve endings in our skin that help us detect pressure and send information to our brain. Then we can feel and touch.
Wow, I felt that one. Quick, grab a balloon and a radio. I've got an idea. Wow, you truly are amazing, Dizzy Izzy.
Well, what are we gonna do with these things?
Okay, the first step is to blow up the balloon. And tie the balloon.
Now what?
Now, let's see if we can feel the vibration in the balloon when the music comes on.
Okay.
Let's pump those funky jams. Wow, I can feel the balloon moving. Here, Dizzy, you try.
I can feel the vibration.
Let's see what happens when we turn the music up.
Whoa! I can really feel the beat.
Our hands feel the sensations and report them up to our brain. Go ahead and try this for yourselves at home. But be careful, because balloons can hop.
Did you know that our skin is the largest sensory organ that we have? It covers almost our entire body.
Here's an experiment for you to try at home. Try to put a puzzle together only using the sense of touch. Blindfold your eyes so you can't see, and see how well you do. And that should just about do it. Oh my! Oh, hello there! Moving on. Today we have learned about the 5 senses.
And I had a lot of fun doing it.
Let's see what you guys remember. What part of the eye lets you see color? A, rods, or B, cones?
If you said B, cones, you're right. The rods let you see black, white, and shades of gray.
How does sound travel through the air?
The answer is in sound waves.
What is another name for the sense of smell?
If you said the olfactory sense, you're right.
What 4 things can our taste buds detect?
The answer is salty, sweet, sour, and bitter.
Which of the 5 senses is missing? Sight, hearing, smell, taste, and...
The answer is touch.
I can't believe it's time for us to go already.
I know. I was having so much fun.
Well, there's always next time.
Yay! I can't wait!
Remember, the world is full of fascinating things to learn about. And since God created the world, He is the ultimate scientist. We'll see you next time right here on Super Simple Science Stuff. Bye-bye. That's science.